It's nice to see you in my class, speaking to you. Today we will come to the first lesson. Now in the lesson we will work the ways how to make good impression in meeting someone. So the first activity, I would like you to look at the pictures and tell me what the people in the picture are doing. And the second one is, in what picture do you think people already know each other? Now you can use the following phrase sentence to answer your question. I don't think the man in the first picture already know each other because. Now the first picture, what are they doing? And do you think the people in the picture do know each other? The second picture, please. What are they doing? They are kissing each other on their cheeks, okay? And do you think they know each other before? The third picture, please. What are the men doing? They are bowing. Okay, good. And do they know each other before? Yes or no? No? Okay. And now the last picture. What are the women in the picture doing? They are giving each other a hug. So, do you think that the women in the picture know each other before? Okay, they already know each other. So, what phrase or sentence do we use for people who know each other very well in greeting? And what phrase or sentence do we use for people who have just met each other for the first time? Now look at the list of phrases or sentences. Number one, it's a pleasure to meet you. I haven't seen you for a while. How are you? May I introduce myself? How do you do? It's nice to meet you. Oh, it's good to see you again. Give me a hug, and it's great to see you too. So, what people we have already known each other? Now, what sentences do you use? So, look at this one. I haven't seen you for a while. How are you? What else? Oh, it's good to see you again. And give me a hug. And now, with someone who you have just met for the first time, you use the following sentences. Now, it's a pleasure to meet you. May I introduce myself? How do you do? It's nice to meet you, and it's great to see you too. So I have some questions for you to discuss with your friend. How do you greet someone you are meeting for the first time? How do you greet someone you have met once before? And how do you greet someone you know well or very well? So first of all, how to greet someone you are meeting for the first time? Please use the following phrases or sentences. It's nice or glad to see you. I don't think we were met. It's a pleasure to meet you. So, what do you do to get acquainted with someone who is your stranger or the person you don't know before? So people often use icebreaking to make acquaintance with a stranger. So what is icebreaker? Yes, let's look at the definition of icebreaker. Icebreaker is what you say to get a conversation started. You need icebreakers to start conversation with people you don't know or don't know well. So the following is the useful expression for you to use in icebreaking. It looks like rain. I don't think we have met before. It's beautiful today, isn't it? So, what do you do? Are you a student? Do you like the party? So, and can you add some more sentences? No, okay. So, what topics do we talk about in icebreaking? Okay, in icebreaking we will talk about the weather. We will talk about the work. The next topic is school. And movies are a very popular topic people often use to make acquaintance with other people. And now, what sentences do we use to greet someone you haven't known before? I haven't met you for a while. How are you? It's good to see you again. Or give me a hug. It's great to see you too. So the next part, I have a question. For you. I want to ask you how you behave if you meet other people. So how do you behave if the other person is a man, a woman, a child, a teacher, a classmate at school, a friend, parent, a colleague at work, and the last one is a person who isn't from our country. So I have a suggestion for you in answer the question. So with the first one, a man, you can say like this. If the person is a man, I usually shake hands. Or I usually shake hands when I meet a man. So now continue with a woman, a child, a teacher, a classmate at school, a friend, parent, and a colleague at work, and a person from another country. So let's move to the second activity. I would like you to look at the chart words and put them into two columns. The first column is positive words, and the second one is negative words. Now, so let's look at the list of the words. So we have abrupt, attentive, friendly, insincere, nosy, shy, aloof, calm, gracious, nervous, patient, and sincere. So you can guess the word that you don't know the meaning. Okay, now I would like to give you the meanings of some words. The first one, abrupt. It means that speaking or acting in a way that seems unfriendly or rude. So what does it mean in Vietnamese? Yeah, thô lỗ. The second word, attentive. What is its meaning? Listening and watching carefully and with interest. It means chăm chú. Okay. Now look at the phrase, to be attentive to somebody. The next one you need to remember is the word sincere. It means that showing that what you really think or feel. And the antonym of sincere is insincere. So sincere means chân thành and insincere. Không chân thành, không chân thành, okay? And now the next one I want you to remember is a nosy. Now first of all, I would like you to look at the example first. Don't be so nosy. It's none of your business. Yeah. So look at the second sentence first. Now it's none of your business. What does it mean? Yeah, đấy không phải là chuyện của bạn. So from the meaning of the second sentence, you can find out the meaning of the word nosy. Don't be so nosy. It's none of your business. So nosy is mean can thiệp vào, chọ mũi vào. Yeah. And the next word you need to remember is aloof. Aloof means unfriendly or deliberately not talking to others. It means lạnh lùng or xa cách. Okay, the next one, gracious. Do you know its meaning? It is behaving in a polite, kind and generous way, especially to people of lower rank. It means tử tế, ân cần. Okay, the next one, nervous. Look at the example. Before an exam, you often feel nervous. So, what does it mean, nervous? It means căng thẳng. Okay. Now let's move to the next one, patient. It means that able to wait calmly for a long time or to accept difficulties, people's annoying behavior, etc., without becoming angry. So it means kiên nhẫn, and the opposite word is impatient. Không kiên nhẫn. Okay, now let's repeat after me the words. Abrupt, attentive, sincere, insincere, nosy, aloof, gracious, nervous, patient, impatient. So in the next activity, I will show you some tips on how to make good impressions. So now personally, what do you often do to make good impression when you first meet someone? Can you give me some tips? Okay, now let me tell you about them. First impression can be quite important. That image of you often lasts and can affect the relationship that follow. A good or great first impression can create a positive role in the minds of the new people we meet. So what do we do? First of all, smile. Give the person you are meeting a big smile. And remember to introduce yourself. Give and receive compliments graciously. Try to remember the name of the person you are talking to. Listen attentively and react appropriately. So some more tips for you. Give a warm handshake. Have a good voice tone and speak fluently. Try to make the environment jovial and be relaxed. Remember always to make eye contact. It would make the person you are meeting feel special. Pay attention to what your opponent is saying and try to be attentive. Only be comfortable. Be open and self-confident. Be enthusiastic. And now the last tip, please. Now show people that you are happy to meet them and they will be happy to meet you too. And now let's come to the practice. So what do? You will work in PR. Now if you are student A, you go to the party where you know very few people. Talk to one person from the party to see if this person shares the same hobbies and personality with you. So if you are student B, now the situation for you, one person from the party you are attending is seeking a friend, and he or she is going to find out if you share the same hobbies and personality with him or her. So remember, to make good impression in your conversation. Okay, the next activity you can work at home or you will work in another place. Now practice within the people in the group, get acquainted with everyone and try to make good impression. Remember to use the phrasing or sentences I gave you before. Thank you.